Good evening, everyone. So I was told to come up and just welcome everyone and let you know that you can't start eating until I actually stop talking. So I have about 5 pages to go through first. But we are going to start with our meal. We'll come back to the program after. For those of you who have never met me before, my name is Dan Alexander. I'm the assistant principal here at Pelham High School. So welcome, enjoy the dinner, and we will be back to the program shortly.
As you're all having your ice cream, we're going to get started with the program tonight. I'd like to, again, officially welcome you all to the 22nd Annual Academic Awards Night for Pelham High School. There are some people who made this night possible, and they are sitting at some tables over here. First is our guidance staff. Give them a round of applause. Our guidance secretaries who are not here tonight, but we have Ms. Walsh and Ms. Garcia from our front office who were behind the scenes doing a lot of this work tonight. Our teachers, without them, we wouldn't have a school or awards. So thank you all. And lastly, Superintendent Lacros and Dr. Moore. Thank you very much. So as many of you know, this is my first year at Pelham High, so this is my first night at the Academic Awards night. And so far, so good. I'm glad that we had turkey so that everybody will be a little sleepy and we can move the program along rather quickly. Yes, right? I know, we're already behind schedule, so that was brief. So we're going to start tonight with our New Hampshire Scholar Initiative, and that will be by Dr. Moore and Ann Fowler.
Good evening. New Hampshire Scholars is both a national and state initiative that encourages students to take a more demanding course of study in high school. The students who are being honored this evening have challenged themselves by completing 4 English courses, 4 history and social studies courses, 3 math courses, 3 lab science courses, and 2 years of a foreign language while maintaining a 3.33 GPA or above. I would like to recognize 47 seniors who have qualified as New Hampshire State Scholar and have prepared themselves for a successful transition to college and careers. Please come forward as I call your name. Griffin Avina, Ali Azawawi, Amanda Barton, Catherine Blaze, Brittany Booton, Samantha Bowden, Victor Keith Brown, Olivia Cichon, Sydney Degon, Emma DeRocco, Matthew Drolet, Emily Ennis, Elizabeth Fino, Jordan Folds, Taylor Folds, Trevor Gagnon, Kaylee Gordon, Skylar Goss, John Granfield, Ashley Grasso, Amanda Grinley, Jamie Harrington, Shaylin Harrington, Eric Hayes, Allison Hoey, Emma Howard, Kim Selena I, Allison Jean, Colin Loring, Anna Lee, Allison Mahoney, Shannon McAdam, Ryan McGlynn, Taylor Naughton-Bart, Amanda Olson, Lilia Owens, Devin Paquette, Olivia Poff, Paul Rosling, Rachel Romeo, Heather Snide, Colin Susi, Valerie Tong, Tyler Viger, Mitchell Vinoris, Faith Williams, and Joshua Wiswell. Congratulations.
Next, we'll be presenting the 2015-2016 High Honors students. These students have been on the High Honors for 3 out of 3 quarters this school year, and they will be presented by Dr. Moore. Grade 12, Catherine Blaze, Emily Ennis, Allison Hoey, Shannon McAdam, and Lilia Owens. Grade 11, Kayla DeLuca, Angela Getty, Rachel Lister, John Nsadi, and Brendan Parent. Next, we have honor roll students. This group of students is being recognized for their effort in being honor roll for all 3 quarters this school year. Because of the number of students receiving this award, we are asking that you please hold your applause until the end of the names are called. Grade 12, Amanda Barton, Christina Barbarian, Jenna Becker, Brittany Booton, Keith Brown, Taylor Burke, Jordan Chase, Olivia Sechon, Christina Conrad, Emma Duraco, Zachary Dorman, Clara Duff Marsh, Elizabeth Fino, Jordan Folds, Taylor Folds, Trevor Gagnon, Kaylee Gordon, Skylar Goss, Hunter Goschel, John Granfield, Ashley Grosso, Amanda Grinley, Jamie Harrington, Shaylin Harrington, Eric Hayes, Trevor Hayes, Kim Selena I, Allison Jean, Alexandra Kafori. Thank you, Trevor, for noticing that. Rihanna Lindsay, Annie Lee, Allison Mahoney, Kyle Mason, Ryan McLinn, Armand Knoll, Taylor Nodabart, Devin Paquette, Olivia Poff, Paul Rosling, Rachel Romeo, sorry. Wow. Rachel Romeo. Christy Stamatatos. Don't tell my Greek wife I mispronounced that. Tyler Viger, Faith Williams, and Joshua Wiswell. Grade 12. Now for grade 11. Emily Bevins, Julia Bro, Jacob Brown, Mackenzie Cawthorn, Kayla Seri, Laura Chanel, Patrick Collins, Cassidy Corbett, Jacob Cormier, Elizabeth Cody, Claudia D'Souza, Carolyn Doherty, Kylan Edwards, Sarah Fisher, Kyle Frank, Abigail Gagnon, Nicole Gargano, Kara Gendron, Alexa Gustafson, Kayla Hansen, Abigail Harris, Liam Haskins, Robert Haverty, Kyle Hooper, Alice Kerr, Kayla Kowalchuk, Jessica Lassard, India May, Riley Miller, Shannon Morin, Joseph Pantaleo, Olivia Parks, George Pendergrass, Sarah Radcliffe, David Renault, Victor Romeo, Samuel Stafford, Michaela Seguira, Lillian Shimon, Morgan Walsh. How would I forget Morgan Walsh? What's that? Georgia? What did I say? I did. Georgia. What did I say? Critics. A lot of award winners to detention servers tomorrow, I think. Next, am I reading your name? Oh, okay. You're gonna do it. Next, Mrs. Lacros will be doing the Academic Hall of Fame.
Good evening. The Academic Hall of Fame is presented to students who have been on the honor roll for every term that they were eligible. That means the past 15 quarters, so it's quite an accomplishment. Those students are Catherine Blaze, Emily Ennis, Jordan Folds, Anna Lee, Shannon McAdam, Lilia Owens, Rachel Romeo, Tyler Viger, and Faith Williams. Congratulations.
Next, we have some special recognition. We have the first is going to be presented by Deb Sawyer.
Okay, so the first award tonight is from Rochester Institute of Technology, the Computing Medal and Scholarship Program. And that award goes to Liam Haskins.
Next up is Dr. Janet Holden.
Thank you. I'm right here. The University of Rochester is pleased to continue a long-standing awards program to recognize a junior who has demonstrated commitment to understanding and addressing difficult social issues, is dedicated to the community, action, and leadership, and has maintained the rigor of courses taken in the humanities and social sciences. This year, The award for the University of Rochester, Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award for Humanities and Social Science is Michaela Segoya. So, this is the Society of Women Engineers Award. The Society of Women Engineers wishes to recognize 3 young women who have demonstrated high achievement in 3 years of science and math courses with distinction. Congratulations and recognition is awarded to the Certificate of Merit with Honors, Amanda Olson. The Certificate of Merit with High Honors goes to Skylar Goss. And the Certificate of Merit with Highest Honors, Nicole Gargano. We have Skylar. And this is the University of Rochester Bosch and Lomb Honorary Science Award. The University of Rochester is pleased to sponsor an international program which recognizes outstanding academic achievement in science and high math scores in the PSAT and the SAT by high school juniors. This year's recipient is John Masadi.
Next up, we have Jennifer Nugent.
Oh, good evening. The University of Rochester George Eastman Young Leaders Award recognizes outstanding achievement by high school juniors in leadership and academics. The selected student has maintained high grades in challenging courses and has extensive extracurricular activities. PHS is pleased to recognize Kayla DeLuca for this award.
Staff Sergeant isn't available tonight. As many of you know, long-standing career. Father was in the Navy. Dr. Moore appreciates that. Husband retired, and my baby will retire in 2 years from the military. So we have a, thank you. So always the Marine Corps gives a very nice speech about the service that these people give to the country. And tonight, 2 young men are going to get this award, and actually 1 man and 1 woman, excuse me. Robert Haverty and Shannon Morin. Really? Okay. Oh, the music award. Okay. The U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fiddle Award for music excellence. Again, the staff sergeant is not available. but that goes to John Kelly III.
Next, we have Ann Fowler.
The Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Service Award, better known as the Hobie Award, is a mission to inspire and develop our global community of youth volunteers to a life dedicated to leadership, service, and innovation. Its mission is to provide lifelong leadership, development opportunities that empower youth to achieve their highest potential. At the seminars, the students participate in programs designed to enhance their leadership and teamwork skills. PSH is pleased to announce the selection of Nia Minuat, who will attend the two-day seminar in the beginning of June. Nia couldn't make it tonight, so when you see her tomorrow, please congratulate her.
Our next award is going to be presented from the VFW by Mark and Rita McCabe.
How are you? Good evening, everyone. This is truly exciting on a personal note because we will have no more parent-teacher conferences in our home. It is exciting. I want to real quick ask anybody that served in the United States military, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you very much for your service. And truly, one of the things we at the Pelham VFW try to do is recognize those that are going off to serve our country. So I'd like to ask those that are about to serve, please stand and be recognized. Go ahead, Skylar. I know you're in the house. For those of you that are unaware, Skylar's on her way to West Point. So congratulations, and do your best. We've got your back. So I'm up here with my lovely wife, Pelham High alum. A couple of years ago. Today's her birthday. The VFW's Voice of Democracy audio essay program recognizes patriotism really at the core, what's in your heart. And nationally, we have entries from across the globe, and the national winner wins $30,000. Now, a couple of years ago, New Hampshire's winner finished 7th in the nation. So please go home and tell your siblings this is something you might want to pursue. If you go to vfw.org, the coming year's theme is already posted. Do an audio essay, submit it to the Post. Juniors can do it, yeah, it's 9th to 12th for the Voice of Democracy. If you have youngsters at the middle school, they can do the Patriots Pen. National winner wins $5,000. So the VFW's got a few bucks to pass around. Now, this year's winner, and we recognized her at our post banquet a week and a half ago, was Anna Lee for her essay that she presented for our Voice of Democracy. Please come up, Anna. We promised her she didn't have to read the essay. We know her. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Linda Fox.
The DAR Good Citizens Program and Scholarship Contest rewards the qualities of good citizenship. The student selected exhibits a strong sense of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. Congratulations to Tyler Vieger, whose essay is entitled Our American Heritage and Our Responsibility for Preserving It. And Tyler had to write this essay in a timed setting to receive this award.
Next, I'd like to invite our senior class advisors, Joe Mundy and Val Morse.
Hello, seniors, and everyone else. So, the Senior Advisors Award recognizes the exemplary contributions made by one individual who has consistently performed above and beyond as a class officer. I am more than pleased to ask Allie Hoey to come on up to receive this award.
Next, Dr. Moore.
Good evening, everybody. It's my pleasure tonight to talk about a young man that's the recipient of this award. He has distinguished himself as a promoter of Pelham High School and has worked diligently to embrace and encourage the spirit and honor of the PHS family. He is an avid PH athlete, both in soccer and track, a talented musician, member of the Spanish and English Honor Societies. He's an active member of the PHS student government and is a class officer. He's not only is he a PHS ambassador, but he's a global ambassador, having worked with the People to People in Ireland, collecting peat, but also working with Outreach 360 in the Dominican Republic, teaching English. After graduation, he'll be participating in a cultural homestay international as an educational and a cultural exchange, and then returning to the University of New Hampshire to begin his studies there in the spring. Tonight, we honor Griffin Avina as a recipient.
Next, I'd like to invite up Ann Fowler and Sarah Jean Kyra. I'm having a tough time, and I know these people, I'm sorry, for the President's Education Award for Academic Excellence.
The Presidential Award for Academic Excellence is presented to those students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet challenging standards of excellence. The following students have not only achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher, but were also proficient in a state or national assessment. They have demonstrated high motivation, intellectual depth, and a strong commitment to learning. Please come up as I call your name. Griffin Avina, Ali Azawi, Catherine Blaze, Samantha Bowden, Olivia Cichon, Sydney Degon, Emily Ennis, Jordan Folds, Taylor Folds, Kaylee Gordon, Skylar Goss, Shaylin Harrington, Ellison Hoey, Kim Selena I, Anna Lee, Shannon McAdam, Ryan McGlynn, Taylor Nottenbart, Amanda Olson, Lilia Owens, Paul Rosling, Rachel Romeo, Colin Susi, Valerie Tong, Tyler Vieger, and Faith Williams. Congratulations. I got the next one. The Presidential Award for Academic Achievement recognizes those students who have shown consistent educational growth, improvement, and commitment in the academic arena. This award both encourages and rewards students who work hard and demonstrate their commitment to learning. Please come up as I call your name. Jenna Becker, Matthew Drolet, Ariana Gavin, Hunter Gottschall, Eric Hayes, James Carrain, Alana Lamontagne, Olivia Poff, April Rady, Mitchell Vinoris, and Alec White. Congratulations. The Community Service Award Recognition. All students at Pelham High School perform 40 hours of service as a requirement for graduation. At this time, we would like to recognize those students who have completed 200 hours or more in this meaningful endeavor as of March 15, 2016. These 8 students have performed a total of more than 3,331 hours serving our community. Grateful for their commitment to serve others, we want to recognize the following students with a Service Award pin. Sarah Benjamin, Catherine Blaze, Keith Brown, Jordan Folds, Taylor Folds, Alexandra Kufori, Olivia Poff, Rachel Romeo. This graduating class has provided more than 10,800 hours to our community. Congratulations. The President's Volunteer Service Award is established by the President's Council of Service and Civics Participation to honor volunteers that give hundreds of hours per year helping others. This award is presented to Keith Brown, who has performed over 1,200 hours of community service.
Next is Miss Sawyer.
Okay, so I'm up to recognize the students who participated in the Moody Mega Math Challenge this year. Since 1996, the Society of Industrial and Applied Mathematicians, in conjunction with and funded by Moody Analytics, has sponsored a scholarship competition for teams of high school juniors and seniors. The goal of the competition is to provide the students with examples of real problems that can be solved analytically using a variety of mathematical tools. This year's challenge was to model and thus analyze the costs and the benefits to society associated with car sharing. They had 14 hours to complete the task. Pelham fielded 2 teams this year, which competed against more than 7,200 high school students for $125,000 in scholarships on the last Saturday of February vacation. So both teams submitted viable solutions to the challenge. I am pleased to present the students with certificates of participation from Siam and Moody. Sydney Dagan. Taylor Foltz. Shannon McAdam.
Madison McKeon. Ryan McGlenn. AJ Noel. Amanda Olson. Paul Rosling. Next is Dr. Moore.
In recognition of a support staff appreciation, this person has been a steady, consistent strength in the background of many classrooms. The support staff assists students in practice opportunities, process activities, or determining the most effective method for solutions to problems. This support person can be counted on to assist with students who are having a bad day, who have made bad choices, or students who need extra encouragement and a few moments to refocus their thoughts and energies. She is active within the classroom and is a constant present in other aspects of the Pelham High School culture. Her data collection, job coaching, communication with staff, and rapport with all students is admirable. She has confirmed over and over again the good that occurs within the walls of Pelham High School. The 2016 Support Staff Appreciation Award is given to Miranda Morse. William Arthur Ward said, "Teaching is more than imparting knowledge. It's inspiring change. Learning is more than absorbing facts. It's acquiring understanding." I'm recognizing tonight 2 teachers for their contributions that have made Pelham High School and their ability to inspire change, not only with students, but with the adults they work alongside. The direction and encouragement these 2 teachers have provided to other teachers have yielded results that are at oftentimes set our teachers apart from many others. As individuals, they have left enduring marks on colleagues who are better because of the time and understanding that they share with these other people. This year's recipients of the Teacher Appreciation Award are Gina Wagner and Linda Fox.
Next, we have Mr. David Gilchrist for the Assumption College Book Award.
The Assumption College Book Award recognizes an outstanding student who demonstrates high achievement, leadership, and involvement in school activities. This award, entitled The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks by Rebecca Schlout, is given to a young lady in the junior class who exemplifies the above criteria and is awarded to Lily Schleiman.
Next, I'd like to invite up Allison Liberty. and Jen Nugent.
Good evening. As many of you already may know, Dr. Dorothy Moore will be leaving us at Pelham High School after 29 years. Every year during this awards banquet, Dr. Moore gives an appreciation award to a teacher, member of support staff, and a student. This year, we felt it would be only fitting to present Dr. Moore with an award to show our gratitude for her many years of service. It gives us great pleasure to present Dr. Dorothy Moore with the Python Pride Award for her dedication to Pelham High School.
The yearbook staff would like to also present Dr. Moore with this yearbook, which is dedicated in honor for your 29 years here at PHS. Thank you for making Pelham High School a special place to learn.
And all of you who know Dr. Moore knows that she loves surprises, so I'm sure she's very happy right now. Next up, I'd like to invite Wendy Dorville up for the Bryant University Book Award.
Good evening, everyone. The Bryant University Book Award, which is entitled Thrive by Ariana Huffington, is awarded to an outstanding student who demonstrates high achievement, leadership, involvement in extracurricular activities, and community service. This award is given to a young man in the junior class who exemplifies these qualities. Congratulations, Victor Romeo.
Next is Jennifer Nugent with the Elmira College.
Why did I sit in the corner? I don't know. Okay, the Elmira College Key Award, sponsored by the Elmira College Alumni Association, has been awarded to excellent students since 1935. An award of merit, the Key Award is presented to one outstanding girl and boy in their junior year in recognition of academic success and outstanding school and community leadership. This year's Elmira College Key Award is presented to Angela Getty and Brendan Parent.
Next is the Fairfield University Book Award by Allison with Liberty. Dr. Fox, take it out.
Thank you. Allison with Liberty's having trouble talking, but I never do. The Fairfield University Book Award is given to over 200 high school juniors who rank in the top 10th of their class, are enrolled in a challenging curriculum, participate in extracurricular activities, and possess leadership abilities. This year's PHS is pleased to honor Jessica Lassard with the Fairfield University Book Award entitled Grand Central Terminal by Kurt Schlichting. She's not here.
Next, we have the Harvard Prize Book Award, and that's going to be presented by Paula Bailey Burton.
The prize book of the New Hampshire chapter for the Harvard Alumni Association is awarded to an outstanding student in the junior class who displays excellence in scholarship, high character, and achievement. This evening, we are honored to present the book entitled The Lost Art of Finding Our Way by John Edward Huth to Mariah DesRoches.
Next, we have the College of the Holy Cross Book Award by Ann Fowler is presenting.
The College of the Holy Cross Book Award is being presented to a junior who has demonstrated exceptional scholastic achievement and commitment to both school and community. The College of the Holy Cross Book Award, Questions About Angels by Billy Collins, is presented to Rachel Lister.
Paula Bailey Burton's going to come up and talk about the New Hampshire Humanities Council Book Award.
The New Hampshire Humanities Book Award for Excellence in the Study of the Humanities. How do we measure the aspirations and achievements of civilization? What models and methods do we employ to address the ambiguities and complexities of our human condition? You may have heard it said that science can tell you how to clone a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but consider this: only the humanities can teach us why that might not be a good idea. The humanities show us how to think with nuance, how to shape stories that confer meaning to our world, and how to discriminate among ideas that claim to tell the truth. New Hampshire Humanities connects people with ideas. Through hundreds of free public organizations, programs, and broadcasts, it inspires people to learn, to listen, and reason together about contemporary issues, as well as the timeless questions of human meaning. The 2016 New Hampshire Humanities Award goes to a high school junior who has demonstrated genuine curiosity about history, literature, languages, or philosophy, and who hopes to deepen that knowledge in college. The book to be presented is The Roosevelts, the companion book to the recent PBS documentary, signed by filmmaker, author, and New Hampshire's premier public historian, Ken Burns. Please join me in recognizing Abigail Harris as this year's recipient. The Rensselaer Medal Program. The Rensselaer Medal was first presented in 1916 to recognize superlative academic achievement and to motivate students towards careers in science, engineering, and technology. The student who has been selected has ranked in the top 10% of the class, has demonstrated potential for success in a vigorous academic setting, has excelled in advanced math and science courses. This year's recipient is Morgan Walsh.
Next, we have the Roswell Sage College Students Sage Award, presented by Val Morse.
The Sage College's Student Sage Award. The Student Sage Award was created to recognize the characteristics of academic excellence, student leadership, and community involvement that have defined Russell Sage for nearly a century. This year's award is presented to Abigail Gagnon and Kyle Hooper.
Next is the St. Anselm's College Book Award, presented by the one and only Joe Mundy.
Yeah, I like. In recognition of exceptional leadership qualities, demonstrated academic success, and aspirations for continued education, the St. Anselm College Book Award, entitled Half Truths by Montague Brown, is presented to Abigail Jonkus.
Next up, we have the St. Michael's College Book Award, presented by Senor Chu.
The St. Michael's College Book Award for Scholarship and Service recognizes outstanding students who demonstrate a commitment to volunteerism and leadership in their community service endeavors. PHS is pleased to announce that the recipients of this year's Scholarship and Service Book Award, entitled First They Killed My Father, by Lung Ung, are Cody Folds and Emily Bevins, who couldn't be here this evening.
Next is the Southern New Hampshire University Book Award by Dr. Fox.
Now, Southern could be right. The New Hampshire University Book Award is honored to recognize a student who takes academic challenging courses, participates in athletic and extracurricular activities, and is highly motivated to reach her goals. This year, the Southern New Hampshire University Book Award, entitled Breaking Wild by Diane Les Becketts, is presented to Kayla Sari.
Next, we have the Wesley College 21st Century Leadership Award by Deb Sawyer. Wells, sorry.
The Wells College 21st Century Leadership Award. Each year, Wells College recognizes a young man or woman for their academic excellence, personal achievement, leadership qualities, and extracurricular involvement. This young woman embodies the spirit, integrity, and intellectual qualities of a good leader. This year, we are proud to recognize Abigail Harris.
Next, we're going to have our Proficiency Awards. First will be The Art by Casey Locke. Yeah, Mr. Locke.
Hello. So you'll see someone standing with me. This is Miss Jones. For those of you who haven't met Miss Jones, She is our very talented new art teacher, who we're super lucky to have. And I'm apparently her mentor, but I think I've probably learned as much from her as she has from me. And it's worked out really well. Before I start, Ms. Jones replaced a really beloved teacher, Mr. Norton. And when I told Mr. Norton that we'd be doing the academic awards tonight, he asked if I would read a few sentences for him. And so this is to our art students, okay? Here it goes. Hey man, this is the best Norton impression I can get, all right? All right, ready? Hey man, if you wouldn't mind, you make sure to tell those kids how proud I am of them. And tell them I wish I were there to witness their achievements in person. Oh, and give kudos to the Harris Inn for their awesome Thanksgiving-style spread, which is another reason why I wish I were there. Anyway, I miss all you guys. Love, Norm. So, and I'll tell him you clap for him. If you don't know North, that was a decent impression. It's not great. All right, and finally, before I announce the art award winner, I think it's also important that I bring up how important Dorothy Moore was to our program. I tell our kids all the time how lucky they are to have an administrator who supports the arts like she has. This is my 11th year here, and I haven't seen anything like that before at the high school level. I wouldn't be half the teacher that I am today without you, so I really appreciate it. Sorry, this is taking a while. I mentioned 3 individuals. I'd like to mention 3 more. Amanda Grinley, Allison Hoey, and Jenya Becker. Just come on up here, guys. These 3 ladies from one graduating class are the most talented artists I've ever seen come through Pelham High School, all in the same class. Just hang out up here. I want to shake your hands too. Individually, they're remarkable, and together they really are the face of the strongest artists that we've seen come through here. The class of 2016, we're losing a lot of talent. A lot of talent's coming up, but man, are we losing a lot of talent. There was no way that we could just choose one of you, and I hope that you guys appreciate being recognized together, and how much we really care about all that you've done. So thank you.
Next, Ms. Dorval will be coming up for business and computer apps.
That's quite an act to follow. Boring old business now. No, it's pretty exciting. As a member of the business pathway, this student has taken and excelled in all the courses offered in the business department. In addition, the student is an officer in our school's chapter of the Future Business Leaders of America. I am pleased to present the Business Department Proficiency Award to a very deserving student, Keith Brown. And on to computer applications. This student has taken and excelled in several college-level computer application courses in the business department. Not only is this student meticulous, but she is independent and self-motivated. This student also placed first in the word processing exam at the FBLA State Leadership Conference. The Computer Applications Award goes to Taylor Notabar.
Next to present drama is Kathy Miller.
Thank you. Good evening. It is with great pleasure that I am here to present the Drama Award. This is presented to a senior that has contributed in many ways to our performances. It is with great pleasure to present this award to James Kyrane. I would also like to reiterate what Art said, and that drama also appreciates the constant support from Dr. Moore, and there will always be a seat for you at our performances. Hey, that's what your eyes look like. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's how we do it.
Next for English is Jen Nugent.
No, we're a tag team.
And Dr. Fox.
Anybody who knows us knows that Dr. Fox and I roll together.
I follow her.
Oh. The person who is receiving the English Proficiency Award reads books at the highest Lexile levels, writes papers that college professors commend, speaks at a level of articulation that excites all audiences, and uses vocabulary and grammar with perfection. With all these skills mastered, the award recipient has also excelled in the honors option of every English class, scored well on the English Advanced Placement exam, and holds an officer's position in the National English Honor Society. She evidenced her English proficiency as she told us that her favorite book is The Book Thief. Good choice. Because she loves different perspectives on similar themes. Our recipient of the English Proficiency Award is Rachel Romeo.
Rachel, tomorrow I'm going to have some tutoring before graduation for reading the names, okay? Next we have the Family and Consumer Science by Ms. Dorval.
I am pleased to present the Family and Consumer Science Award to an individual who has shown great growth in this department, but especially in chefs. The student started out not having any basic cooking skills and has truly thrived in this class. And now she is able to cook breakfast, lunch, or dinner with ease. The Family and Consumer Department Award goes to Monica Reyes. I guess we'll give this award to her tomorrow.
Next is going to be our French, and Madame Isaac could not be here, so Madame La Liberty will be doing it. Well, it's the French award, so.
So yeah, Madame was very sorry she couldn't be here tonight, so I'm gonna present the award on her behalf. These are her words. Bonjour et bienvenue. This evening, hey, I tried. This evening, I have the pleasure of presenting to a graduating senior the Academic Achievement Award in the area of French. This year, the award is being given to a senior who has excelled in the study of French at Pelham High School and has promoted the language and culture to friends and community. This year was very difficult to choose among the eligible seniors. However, one student in particular stood out in that she went above and beyond the language requirement. Deciding that French was fun, she then chose to enroll in German class and did just as well in that. In fact, she was quite observant, catching Madame speaking French during the German class. During these past 4 years, this student has matured in both the use of French language and in her leadership skills. As the president of the French National Honor Society this year, she helped to coordinate all of the events, both in school and in the community. Her leadership qualities and devotion to promoting the language is impressive. This evening, I am very pleased to present the Academic Achievement Award in French to Miss Rihanna Lindsay. That's okay. Thank you.
Next is Mrs. Morse with Independent Achievement.
So every year, Dr. Holden cuts my announcements down. This year, she said I could actually add 2 sentences because of the recipient. The Independent Achievement Award recognizes a senior whose efforts to overcome academic and other obstacles have been successful. So much so that she'll be attending college in the fall. Sorry. I'm just excited for this young lady. She wants to become a teacher, and she reports that she should be cloned because we'll miss her so much. One of the teachers at our table actually commented that she makes her cry, and I didn't think I would be, but apparently she makes me cry too. I can't even read this. So, I'm sure the faculty will agree with me when they hear that Alexandra Gafori is the recipient.
Next, Ms. Fowler with the internship.
This particular student, and trust me when I say there were a lot of students in the internship who, have met the challenges of leaving the building every day, driving over to a work site. It's kind of nerve-wracking getting to know and work with a mentor for an hour and a half a day and coming back to school every day throughout the semester. So I had a very difficult time making this decision, but this particular individual has helped us here at the high school in many ways. A typical trait of a teenager is to sit back and wait to be told what to do next. And this particular individual not only took the initiative, he was very pleasant about his tasks. When he finished a project, he was asked what else he could do next. And his outgoing and friendly demeanor has made him a great asset to our library. So it's with great pleasure that I introduce the Internship Proficiency Award to Hunter Gottschall.
Next, we have the Math Proficiency Award by Mr. Gilchrist, who's not wearing his cowboy boots tonight.
This year, the Mathematics Achievement Award goes to a student that has shown excellence, motivation, and persistence. She has maintained honor grades in all the courses she took through the mathematics department and has shown great conceptual understanding through her problem-solving strategies. She goes about her work in a quiet way and is always willing to help others when asked. On behalf of the math department, it is my pleasure to give this award to Faith Williams.
Next, music, Mr. Joe Mundy.
The student receiving tonight's Music Proficiency Award has been heavily involved with the music program in Pelham. She began her formal music education in the 4th grade band as a clarinet player, and then as a freshman and sophomore at the high school, continued playing the clarinet and the saxophone in the high school band and jazz band. Since then, she's transitioned instrumentally to the piano and keyboard and has grown into a very talented vocalist. Next year, she will be attending the Berklee College of Music in Boston as a vocal performance major. Although she is not able to join us tonight, I am very proud to announce that the recipient of this year's Music Proficiency Award is Lilia Owens.
Next up, physical education, Coach Tom Bain.
Thank you, sir. The Physical Education Award goes to a student who achieves advanced proficiency in the department over their time at Pelham High School. I've known this person for quite a while, and he amazes me with the things that he can do athletically. It's my pleasure to announce this year's recipient, Jason Gleason.
Okay, next is science, Dr. Holden.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The Science Award recipient this year began taking his AP classes as a sophomore. He then went on to complete nearly every science course we have available, and this year he created his own course studying pathology. His independent study was said to be exquisite by a professor that I showed this work to. His intent is to become a surgeon. I believe he will be an excellent one. This year's Science Award goes to Paul Rosling.
Next, we have the social studies, Paul Bailey Burton.
This year's recipient of the Excellence in Social Studies Award has demonstrated continuous dedication to intellectual curiosity and to impressive academic achievement in the social studies core and elective courses, including both honors level and dual enrollment college credit. Though both student peers and department faculty appreciate the reasoned and thoughtful deliberation that this student shares in academic discussion, I would be remiss if I did not also note that we appreciate that serious academic examination of today's strident issues are often tempered with wry wit and irony. Please join me in recognizing Tyler Vizier as the 2016 recipient.
Next up, we have Spanish and Technology by Senora La Liberty.
Buenas noches. This evening, I have the privilege of presenting a graduating senior with the Academic Achievement Award in the area of Spanish. This award is given to a senior who has completed through Spanish 4 and who's demonstrated a real love for the Spanish language. It has certainly been an honor to work with this extremely motivated and passionate individual. This student became a member of the Spanish Honor Society as a junior, and this past year has served as president. He truly loves utilizing his Spanish skills outside of the classroom, and he is always excited to share with me his exhilarating language experiences. The enthusiasm and talent displayed by this student has been extremely inspiring, and I can think of no one better who deserves this award. I am so pleased to present the Academic Achievement Award in Spanish to Mr. Ryan McGlinton. For this award, which is the Technology Award, I asked Ms. Newell to provide me with some words about this year's recipient. Throughout the year, this student has shown interest and knowledge beyond his years in all facets of technology. Not only has he excelled in networking, robotics, and programming, but he has grown proficient in the more artistic endeavors of computer-aided design and graphic design. All of these accomplishments will provide invaluable experience for his future at Southern New Hampshire University, where he plans on pursuing video game design. It is for all of these reasons that I'm proud to present the Academic Award for Technology to Mr. Eric Hayes.
Next, we have Career and Technical Education by Ann Fowler.
So this particular award is also another difficult one to choose because the students make a 2-year commitment to leave the high school and go to either Salem, Pinkerton, or Alverin. This particular student not only completed the 2-year program at Pinkerton Academy, but also achieved a high academic GPA while doing so. So it's my pleasure to introduce the Career and Technical Education Proficiency Award to Emily Marcoux.
The last, well, not the last, second to last Proficiency Award is Yearbook, Ms. Pork.
Yearbook is a class like no other. The content is a day in the life of a PHS student, and the textbooks are the pictures the students take. The deadlines are real, the pace is very fast, and the final product is a tangible representation of the time and effort the students invested every day for 90 minutes. This year was my first year as yearbook advisor, and I was very lucky to have a staff of motivated, creative, and accountable students. Sorry. Of the 36 students I had this year, 2 students stayed through 2 semesters to see the yearbook come into fruition. Both of these students were integral to the completion of this year's book, but one student went above and beyond. She came to class every day ready to take on the next task to meet our deadline. She gave up lunches to finish spreads or upload pictures. When we needed fundraising ideas, she generated a 2-page list of ideas to help the yearbook make money. Her creativity and passion for art produced well-planned original spreads. Ariana followed direction, took initiative, and helped the second semester staff members learn the ropes of the class quickly so they too could contribute. She was a quiet leader, but a leader nonetheless. It is my great pleasure to present the Yearbook Award to Ariana Gavin. I will give it to her tomorrow.
So next year, I'm not going to do the perfect attendance awards behind an English teacher. Boy, I'll tell you. So we have 2 students that their senior year has been perfect attendance, which means up to this point, they have been in school every single day, and I expect them to be in school the rest of the year too. So there is no such thing for these two ladies for senior skip day. So I am proud to present the Perfect Attendance Awards to Amanda Grinley and Shannon McAdam. Next up, we're going to move into our chords. Dr. Moore and Fowler, if you could give us a hand with this. There's a lot of moving parts up here. Or moving chords. The first that we'll be doing is the Honors with Distinction Diploma. Is awarded to a student who have earned a 32 credit with a GPA of 3.67, have met all graduation requirements, and have completed level 1 courses in our core academic program. Additionally, students who earn honor with distinction have completed at least 3 years of world language, a minimum of 4 years of level 1 or higher sciences and math. Lastly, these students have also completed a combination of 5 honor level, advanced placement, running start, or dual enrollment courses. Congratulations to the following students who have earned honors with distinction diplomas. Emily Ennis, Jordan Folds, Taylor Folds, Kaylee Gordon, Allison Hoey, Kim Selena I, Anna Lee, Allison Mahoney, Shannon McAdam, Ryan McGlenn, Taylor Notabart, Lilia Owens, Rachel Romeo, Tyler Viger, Faith Williams. Next is the Honors with Merit Diploma. It is an award to students who have earned 32 credits with a GPA of 3.33, have met all graduation requirements, and have completed 4 years of Level 1 or Level 2 sciences, have completed Algebra 2, Level 1 or a Level 2, and completed 2 years of World Language. Congratulations to the following students who have earned Honors with Merit Diplomas. Griffin Avina, Catherine Blaze, Brittany Booton, Samantha Bowden, Keith Brown, Sydney Dagon, Emma DeRocco, Matthew Droll, Skylar Goss, John Granfield, Shaylin Harrington, Eric Hayes, Emma Howard, Allison Jean, Colin Loring, Amanda Olson, Devin Paquette, Olivia Poff, Paul Rosling, Heather Snide, Colin Susi, Mitchell Vinorius, Joshua Wiswell. I think that the turkey's kicking in, folks. We need it. There we go. There we go. The Honors Diploma is awarded to students who have a 3.33 GPA and have met all course load requirements as stated in the program of studies. Congratulations to the following students have earned Honors Diploma. Ali Azui, Amanda Barton, Olivia Seashon, Clara Duffmarsh, Elizabeth Fino, Trevor Gagnon, Ariana Gavin, Trevor Gagnon, sorry. Ashley Grosso, Amanda Grinley, Jamie, the words just go together. Trevor Hayes, Armin Noel, Valerie Tong. Congratulations to all of you. I think so. Next, we have our graduating National Art Honor Society, presented by Casey Locke and Sarah Jones.
I'll be quicker, I promise. The National Art Honor Society is committed to recognizing students who demonstrate outstanding abilities in the visual arts. This impressive group of young artists has collaborated on community art projects, brought recognition to the school and town through countless local and national awards, sponsored gallery visits, curated their own art shows, including Pelham's first annual Fine Arts Night, and helped to bring awareness to the arts into Pelham and to New Hampshire. Next month, these students will be graduating from Pelham High School, proudly wearing the colors of the National Art Honor Society. So congratulations to the following members. Please come on up and accept your cords. Jenya Becker, Clara Duffmarsh, Ariana Gavin, Amanda Grinley, Allison Hoey, Emma Howard, Rihanna Lindsay, Josh Sargent, Heather Snide, and Faith Williams. Congrats, guys.
Next, we have the graduating Tri-Music Honor Society members. Joe Mundy.
The Tri-M Music Honor Society is pivotal in making everything work at Pelham in terms of music. These are the students that are here before and after events, helping me move equipment, set up. And you might see the jazz band play for 30 minutes, but we started setting up at 3 o'clock. So they're just the best kids. Our graduating seniors from the Tri-M Honor Society this year are Griffin Avina, Vice President Alexis Cornelius, John Kelly, President James Karan, Mary Nelson, Lilia Owens, and April Reedy.
Next, we have our graduating English Honor Society members by Kristen Sullivan.
The National English Honor Society's mission is to promote mastery of written expression, encourage worthwhile reading, and foster fellowship among students who excel in English studies. I would like to congratulate the senior members of the National English Honor Society and recognize their excellence in English studies. Griffin Avina, Emily Innes, Jordan Folds, Kaylee Gordon, Taylor Notabart, Lilia Owens, Rachel Romeo, Heather Snide, and Faith Williams.
Next, we have our graduating National Honor Society members, presented by Mike Chu.
I'm pleased to recognize the senior members of the Sachems chapter of the National Honor Society. Catherine Blaze, historian. Jordan Folds, secretary. Taylor Folds. Kaylee Gordon, public relations officer. Skylar Goss. Ashley Grasso, treasurer. Allison Hoey, parliamentarian. Kim Selina I. Shannon McAdam, vice president. Ryan McGlynn. Taylor Notabart, president. Paul Rosling. Rachel Romeo. And Tyler Vieger.
Next, we have our French Honor Society, and Ms. Liberty will be doing that.
I'm not doing it in French. I teach English. You don't want to hear my French. The graduating French Honor Society members are Rihanna Lindsay, Emma Howard, and Lilia Owens.
Next, we have our graduating FBLA members with honors. Ms. Dorval.
Hi, these students distinguished themselves in FBLA by competing in the FBLA State Leadership Conference. You'll read them in.
They are Olivia Poff, Taylor Burke, Taylor Notabart, Bart. Whew, I've called your name so many times you think I would get it right by this time, Taylor, right? Clara Duffmarsh. Next, we have our graduating Spanish Honor Society.
Graduating Spanish Honor Society members are Griffin Avina, Olivia Sechon, Matthew Drolet, Jordan Folds, Kaylee Gordon, Shaylin Harrington, Kim Selina I, Allison Jean, Anna Lee, Shannon McAdam, Ryan McGlynn, Taylor Notabart, Rachel Romeo, and Valerie Tong.
Next, we have graduating Math Honor Society members, a chapter of Mu Alpha Theta. Close?
Actually, this works out well. I was afraid that Stephanie Roy was going to say, oh, you give the chords. No. So the Pelham chapter of Mu Alpha Theta is a national high school and 2-year community college honor society of mathematics, and it's dedicated to inspiring keen interest in mathematics, developing strong scholarship in the subject, and promoting the enjoyment of mathematics in high school and 2-year community college students. The Mu Alpha Theta members must have demonstrated work done with distinction in college preparatory mathematics, including at least one class beyond Algebra 2. The graduating members of Mu Alpha Theta are Taylor Folds, Shannon McAdam, Ryan McGlynn, Amanda Olson, Rachel Romeo, and Faith Williams.
Next, we have our STEM pathways. Dr. Jana Holden.
They are long. We will stand here.
So the Pathway Initiatives is a series of courses designed to help students increase their knowledge about occupations and careers that may be of interest to them. By participating in a pathway, students will be better prepared academically for college and for the workplace. So tonight we're going to continue with our sequence of pathways, and some of these students not only have taken 4, 5, or 6 classes, a lot of them are for college credit. So the STEM pathway recipients are Sydney DeGon, Matthew Drolet, Emily Ennis, Elizabeth Fino, Jordan Folds, Taylor Folds, Trevor Gagnon, Cecilia Garazzo, Skylar Goss, Shaylin Harrington, Kim Selena I, Anna Lee, Shannon McAdam, Ryan McGlynn, Amanda Olson, Armand Noel, Paul Rosling, and Joshua Wiswell. Congratulations.
All the way down. That was a love tap. That was a love tap, everyone. Next will be our visual and performing arts pathways in studio art, and that'll be Casey Locke, Sarah Jones, and Joe Monday will also be coming up for the music pathways.
Students at PHS have the opportunity to participate in art-centered learning pathways that include music performance, art education, digital art, and studio art. Students who have participated in the arts pathways have spent a significant amount of their time at PHS preparing themselves for art-based careers and life goals. Completing a pathway in the arts is an achievement that both readies our students for college-level studies and grooms them to become independent artists who are comfortable sharing their artistic voices with the world. The following graduating seniors have completed a studio arts learning pathway: Ariana Gavin, Amanda Grinley, and Allison Hoey.
The following graduating seniors have completed a music performance learning pathway: Griffin Avina, Alexis Cornelius, John Kelly, James Curran, Lilia Owens, and April Reedy. Congratulations.
Next, we have our business and finance pathways. Wendy Dorval.
The Business and Finance Pathway Honor Code recipients are Keith Brown and Taylor Burke. The next pathway is the Future Teacher Pathway with Dr. Linda Fox. Recipients of the Honor Cord go to Amanda Barton and Samantha Bowden. The next pathway is the Global Citizenship Pathway with Paula Bailey Burton. The recipients are Griffin Avina, Emma Howard, Lilia Owens, and Tyler Viger. The next pathway is the Law, Public Safety, and Security Pathway. Kyle Masson and Tyler Viger.
At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Moore back to the podium.
I would certainly just want to take a very quick moment to thank everybody for their kind words, the dedication, the recognition that you have provided me here tonight. As always, it's been my pleasure to serve the students of Pelham High School. I also have never had in my hand a 4-pound apple, so certainly thank you for that. I'd also like to recognize the newbie here on the stage. He has left very little room for improvement. He'll be back next year. Make sure he does a very good job. I thank Mr. Alexander for emceeing tonight. There has been a lot of hard work completed by many, many students. You have been recognized here tonight before your parents, your peers, and by your teachers. I certainly congratulate you on those efforts and wish you the best in your future endeavors. There are, however, 3 other students that I would like to pay tribute to and special recognition. The class essayist for the class of 2016 has earned a GPA of 4.30. Some special recognitions are: she is a high honor student, she's a New Hampshire State Scholar, she has an Honors with Merit graduate. Extracurricular activities include the National Honor Society, the hiking club. She's volunteering at St. Joseph's Hospital Cancer Center. She's in the church choir, and she videotapes for the church. She'll be attending Riviera University in the fall. This essayist, Catherine Blaze. The salutatorian for the class of 2016 has accumulated a GPA of 4.33. Special recognitions include the National Honor Society Vice President, the Assumption College Book Award, the Women's in Engineering Award, the New Hampshire State Scholar, Honors with Distinction Graduate, extracurricular activities are PHS Girls Soccer, National Honor Society, National Math Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society, Drum Club, Flute Choir, Band. I don't know where she had time for anything else. She's been accepted to the following schools: St. Anselm, the University of Massachusetts at Lowell, the University of New Hampshire Thompson School, the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Science. She has decided she'll be attending St. Anselm in the fall. This year's salutatorian, Shannon McAdam. The valedictorian for the class of 2016. Special recognitions include Honor Roll, High Honor Roll, the Harvard Book Award, a Certificate of Merit for Highest Honors in Science and Mathematics, a Voice of Democracy Award, Honors with Distinction Graduation, extracurricular activities, the Recycling Club, the Spanish National Honor Society, a Student Ambassador, major involvement in Spirit Week, the Psychology Club President. She's a volunteer at the Pelham Public Library, involved with the Core Leadership Program. She has been accepted to the following schools: the University of New Hampshire at Manchester, SUNY at Stony Brook University, University of Massachusetts at Amherst, the State University of New York at Albany, and she will be attending the University of New Hampshire at Manchester. This year's valedictorian, Anna Lee.
All set. You can go sit. You're good. You're good. For 1 second there, I was valedictorian. I had that in my hand. 1 second. 1 second. So I want to thank you all again for coming tonight. This has been a great night. I've really enjoyed myself here tonight, being the MC and being part of this event here at Pelham High School. I do want to warn all of you that will be at graduation. Me in a black gown on Harris Field in the sun, I'm going to melt like an ice cream cone. So I apologize ahead. If there's sparks flying off the microphone, it's just the sweat from my forehead. I will try to have something there to dampen the sweat and a bottle of water. Ms. Garsha, how'd I do? Thank you. Thank you. I may be a little late tomorrow morning. It is getting past my bedtime. With that being said, again, thank you all. Have a great night. Students, I expect to see you on time tomorrow. There's no excuses, okay? Thank you all.